Hello, my name is Elias, and today I will be presenting my food culture and health presentation on Colombia. So, let's start off focusing on Colombia's food culture. Colombian food is influenced by a blend of Euro Spanish, indigenous, and Afro Caribbean cuisines. The Spanish arrived in Colombia around 1500 and had first contact with the natives. By the 17th century, Colombia was a key port in the arrival and distribution of slaves. Over time, this created a lot of cuisines influenced by different cultures that ultimately created the Colombian diet we know today. Much of their diet usually consists of poultry, red meat, and starchy foods. They try to incorporate potatoes, rice, corn, chicken, and pork in many of their meals. Some of their popular dishes include arepas, which is a flat cornmeal pastry that can be filled with meat or eaten on its own. Another one is ajico, which is a Colombian stew that is filled with chicken, caper, and avocados. Finally, bandeja paisa, which is rice, pork, ground meat, fried egg, and chorizo. Continue focusing on Colombia's eating style. Colombians have three main meals throughout the day. Social traditions value lunch as the most important meal of the day. Breakfast and dinner are usually very casual and are eaten at one's own time. Coffee is very important in the diet of any Colombian and is typically drank throughout the day. Many children begin to drink coffee at an early age. Breakfast consists of a food known as changua, which is a milk and egg soup, arepas, and coffee. Lunch is usually bandeja paisa, fritinga, fruit, coffee. In contrast to the U.S., Colombians usually set aside 2 hours for lunch. Lunch in Colombia is a very large meal, consisting usually around of 3 courses: a soup, a main dish, and a dessert, followed by tinto, which is a small portion of black coffee. Dinner is usually something light, like a couple arepas and coffee, since it's usually so late, like around 8 p.m. The most prevalent health issue in Colombia is ischemic heart disease, which is the leading cause of death in Colombia. It is estimated that out of a sample of 100,000 Colombians, 83.7% of them will die due to this illness. This form of heart disease develops from the narrowing of the heart arteries, which is contributed by the development of high cholesterol, which creates plaque along the lining of the heart, which prevents the blood from passing through. If left untreated, this could ultimately lead to a heart attack. Uh, the connection between ischemic heart disease and diet in Colombia. Colombians consumes a lot of starches full of processed carbohydrates, sugars, and high saturated fats. These foods raise cholesterol levels and create plaque that prevent the heart from channeling enough blood. Arepas, for instance, contain a lot of carbohydrates and cheese, which are full of saturated fats. Bandeja paisa contains a lot of trans and saturated fats from the meat and loaded with carbohydrates and sodium, which promotes the development of hypertension, which may be a contributing factor to a heart attack. The impact of globalization. Colombia has been influenced by Western diet in recent years. What I mean by this is that the US is Colombia's biggest source of consumer oriented products. As of 2019, Colombia controls 30% of the global processed food and beverages market, which means that many of their diets consist of highly processed foods that are easily available and are eaten during pastime between meals. Some of these processed foods include cheese, meat, pastries, microwavable meals, and soda beverages, which are assimilating into the Colombian diet. And these are only some of the few processed foods that are becoming a norm of Colombian diet. With this information, it is clear that there's a direct connection between heart disease and Colombians' new Western diet. Suggestions for the people of Colombia. I would suggest that they should lower the intake of processed foods that are full of saturated fats and offer little to no nutritional value in their lifestyle. Also, I suggest that the government should promote assistance programs that educate the people living in low income communities on the importance of a balanced diet. Finally, I would promote the importance of regular exercise and yearly visits to the physician. Since Colombia was ranked number 22 in the world for healthcare, Every Colombian should take advantage of this resource and ensure that they are healthy. As compared to other countries, um, Colombia ranks higher than Canada and the US in healthcare. Finally, these are my references. Thank you very much.